Hi there, my name is Kimberley. I was born and raised in Switzerland to Scottish and Dutch parents. Even though we didn't celebrate a typical Swiss Christmas, my parents did adapt a few elements so that my Christmas wouldn't be too different from the one of my friends. And I thought today I would tell you what a typical Swiss Christmas would look like. Christmas season here in Switzerland usually kicks off end of November, more specifically on the 1st of Advent. On this day, Swiss people will put up their decoration lighting, maybe even set up their tree. A few days later, on December 6th, the kids get a visit from Samichlaus and Schmutzli. Samichlaus is Saint Nicholas and Schmutzli is a sinister helper. The kids will perform a poem, and once confirmed by their parents that they have been good this year, they get a present. On the contrary though, if they haven't been good, Schmutzli gives them a little scare, just to make sure that doesn't happen next year again. This is probably where my parents made a few adjustments, cancelling the idea of Father Christmas coming on Christmas morning. Can you imagine the anger of the other parents when they find out I've been telling their kids my Santa comes twice? Not a good idea. Unlike in Britain, the Swiss people will celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, meaning that the family comes together, they eat a big meal, the kids can unpack the presents, and the evening is usually capped off by midnight mass, where there's a lot of carol singing and bell ringing. The next few days are generally reserved for family visits. I have really great memories of Christmas in my childhood, and I remember I liked going to school during this time as well because we used to sing a lot of Christmas carols. There were Christmas plays that we could participate in. We used to light candles every week for the newest advent. It was a very, very peaceful time. Fast forward to being an adult living in Zurich, my Christmas traditions have changed just slightly. It's always a big happening when Zurich switches on their lights mid-November on the famous Bahnhofstrasse. That's usually the same day that the Christmas markets in our town open up, and we have quite a few. So my new Christmas tradition is to meet up with my friends during this time, keep up with them, just be together. My family now celebrates Christmas on Christmas Eve, and we sit down together for dinners the following days. We just like to enjoy the time with each other. Alas, this year is a bit different. The lights are up. Unfortunately, no Christmas markets. And the one thing I really do miss is the singing Christmas tree. The singing Christmas tree, you ask? Well, that's far off the famous Bahnhofstrasse, lined up on a vertical podium in the size of a ginormous Christmas tree are regional choirs that spread cheer. People, spectators, stood there, watched them, and drank some mulled wine. Wishing you and your families health and happiness and a Merry Christmas. Or in Swiss German, ich wünsche euch allen frohe Weihnachten.